of Vlogmas. I just had to film a little clip for day 2 because I forgot to film an outro last night, but it's fine. So it is currently, holy shoot, it's already after 9:30. Oh my god. Okay, it's 9:37. This morning I was just sitting and crocheting, and I worked on 2 granny squares, scrap granny squares for the Battenberg blanket that I would like to start making next year, but I want to get through my scraps right now so that I don't have just like a ton of scraps to deal with. It also kind of breaks up the other stuff that I'm doing. So, but we are up to 5.5 granny squares for the Battenberg blanket and a ton of other scraps to make into squares, so we're not lacking in that department. Okay, so that is how that goal is going. Today, okay, so goal 1, make a dish scrub. So we have the 2 dish scrubs that we made yesterday that still need to be sewn together. I'm hoping to get today's dish scrub done and then sew together all of the dish scrubs. Goal 2, 3 stripes on my blanket. I have not done that yet, but I do have my 3. I did finish yesterday's, and I have my 3 mini skeins from the Tortured Poets department advent calendar that will need to be wound up and put on the blanket. But honestly, that's probably going to be like the last thing I do before I go to bed, because that's kind of a nice little wind down on the day. Hi, by the way, I never introduced myself. My name's Jolyn. I'm the owner of a small business called Joe's Creative Crochet. Welcome to my channel. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Okay, so goal 1, dish scrubs. Goal 2, blanket. Goal 3, use 1 skein of yarn per day. Well, it is day 3, and we have not used up any skeins of yarn besides the mini skeins, but those don't count. I forgot to mention. When I say I want to use up 1 skein of yarn per day, if I use up a skein while I'm making the dish scrub, great. 2 goals, 1 object, or one object, 2 goals. However, the mini skeins don't count. So I have not used up any skeins of yarn in the last 3 days. Well, the last 2 days. So today, we need to use up 3 skeins of yarn. I don't think it's going to be impossible, but it is going to be a challenge. However, I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do in order to make it go a little bit smoother. So that's goal 3. We need to do that. Dish scrub, blanket, 3 skeins of yarn. What is goal 4? Goal 4, goal 4, goal 4. Stash brush with the bays. The bays, the crochet bays, okay. Stash smash with the bays. It is a yearly challenge that the crochet bays are doing, basically just to use up your stash. Also, I did not do a very good job of explaining this goal for me. So, the Crochet Bays, which is a podcast, you can listen to it anywhere. I will link it down below. They are doing a year-long stash smash challenge. Basically, starting November 1st of 2025 all the way to October 31st, 2026, there's going to be a prompt every single day to break down your stash. They have not posted it for December yet, so I am also 3 days behind on that. So if that gets posted today, we have 3 prompts to do. I also forgot to mention, with the blanket and the stash smash, those 2, if I work ahead, like there's an end in sight, if that makes sense. So like the blanket is something that's gonna get finished. The stash smash, I only have 30 days of it that I can do in December. So if I work ahead on those 2 and I finish them, there's nothing I can do. Cool, great, I did amazing and awesome. But the dish scrubs and the using 1 skein of yarn per day, those don't carry on to the next day. Like if I made 3 dish scrubs today, I still got a dish scrub to make tomorrow. I can work backwards. Like, I didn't make one on the first, so I made 2 on the second, but I can't work forward in the way that if I would have made 3 yesterday, now I don't have to make 1 today. Obviously, these are my challenges and I can set my own rules. So, even if I make 2 dish scrubs today, I still need to make a dish scrub tomorrow. Same thing with the skein of yarn. If I use up 4 skeins of yarn today, I still need to use up 1 skein of yarn tomorrow. If I only use up 2 skeins of yarn today, I need to use 2 tomorrow because I'm still behind. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking about that before I went to bed last night. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with finish these 2 projects, see how much yarn that uses up, get the 3 skeins of yarn off the plate for today. So that's gonna be goal 1. Let's get going. Okay, I was gonna switch to montaging me crocheting for a little bit, but I realized I need to get all the videos that I need to edit off of my phone. I'm sorry if it's shaky, I'm just holding my phone. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm working on crocheting the hot pad. This skein of yarn is almost done, and then we will move on to this skein. Neither of them have labels, but what do you do? So I'm gonna work on this, get the videos onto my laptop, and then go from there.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me.
Okay, popping in again real quick. I'm literally leaning my tripod back because it's at an angle to show my lap. But I just want it to be known that I'm almost done with this skein of yarn too. This is how the hot pad is going. I'm gonna count these 2 little mini scrap skeins as 1. So this will be the first skein for today, or well, technically for December 1st, done. And now I'll have 2 more to finish after this one. But this is where we're at.
There's a singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
Okay, guys, so we have a problem. So, this is how far I have gotten on my hot pad. I need to do about like maybe 3 or 4 more rows. But I just ran out of yarn, and my other skein in this color is a different colorway. Look at the color difference in those purples. And the thing is like normally multicolored yarn doesn't really matter. I can't use those purples together. So now we get to go through this bag of cotton yarn to see if I have more. If it's not looking like I do. I don't. So, how big is it? So this is how big it is. I mean, it's like this, or like once I fold it, this is how big it's gonna be. I feel like that's not a bad size. I guess I'm just gonna take out this last row and finish her up. Oh my goodness, guys. I always forget how long editing takes. But day 1 of Vlogmas will be live in 40 minutes. I still haven't put all of the links in the description that I need to put in the description, but I'm just gonna deal with that later. So if the links, if you were looking for links on day 1, they are in the description now, because I'm making a Google Doc with all the links needed for Vlogmas, and it will be in the description. But I just don't have the mental capacity to do it right now. However, I did finish the hot pad. I have 2 ends to weave in. This was the end of that skein of yarn. So we used it all up. But that is done. So we've used up 1 skein of yarn. We have not made our dish scrubby. We have not done our 3 stripes, and we have not used up the other 2 skeins of yarn. And I don't think Stash Smash has not been posted either. Kat has joined us. We've barely made a dent in the goals for today, so we need to lock in. Lock in. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next. Honestly, I think I'm gonna finish this bag because this is all we have left for red yarn. So I think we might be able to use up this skein too. So we're gonna do that and yeah, go from there.
A Merry Christmas Day. We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas.
Okay. We just have to weave in the ends on this bag, and then it will be done. However, we did not finish up the skein of yarn, which sucks, but it's fine because at least we have something done for market prep. But I'm gonna weave in these ends really quickly. Oh, and then move on to something else. It turns out the Stash Smash with the Bays has been uploaded on Meg's Ko-Fi for a couple days now. And I just didn't think to check there. I've been checking their Instagrams, but I didn't even think about Meg's Ko-Fi. So I'm going to finish this bag up, and then we are going to look for inspiration. Actually, not look for inspiration. We're going to look on my what I want to market prep list and see what we could theme to today's prompt. Okay, guys, we haven't crocheted anything since the last time I checked in with you. I did finish the bag. I wove in the ends. However, I looked at the Deck the Stash December with the crochet bays, and I figured out what I need to do for that goal for today. The first 3 days of Deck the Stash are Winter Wonderland, Candyland, and Santa's Workshop. And I decided that with those 3 days, I'm gonna do Winter Wonderland. I'm going to finish the bag of snowmen that has been staring at me for weeks. Candyland, I'm gonna save that one for last because I'm really excited for that one. But Santa's Workshop, I'm gonna take that as an excuse to do whatever the heck I want. Because what is Santa's Workshop? Where the elves make toys. And what are plushies? A version of a toy. We're gonna get the snowman out, and then we are gonna decide what I want to do with the anything, and then we're gonna do the last one. Also, with their Deck the Stash, Saturdays are catch-up days, and Sundays are rest days. So, Saturdays and Sundays, I don't have to worry about this goal.
Cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
guys. Welcome to my bedroom. So I have a custom order for a blanket. Oh, I have not finished anything since the last time I checked in, but I'm calling it a wash on today, and we will catch up, which sucks, but what do you do? I just got out of the shower, so if I look a little red, that is why. I have a custom order for a blanket. And I have to restart it because it's too wide. It is literally the length or the width of a queen size bed. And it's supposed to be like this long. So I have to, I think I want to, because I want to keep it started on white. But frankly, if I just do the opposite pattern, like if I start with the blue and then do the gray and then do the white will just be on the top instead of the bottom, but does it really matter? So now I'm kind of thinking that I'm just gonna start with the other end. This is 2 skeins of blue, by the way. They've already been fused together. So frankly, I think I'm just gonna start with this, with the other end of this, and then kind of frog the blanket as I make the new one. I think that'll make my life a little bit easier. Oh, there's a piece of hair on it. So that is the last thing we are doing tonight. I will be genuinely surprised if we get to anything else, but I'm gonna put on a YouTube video. So I'm just gonna get started on this. And yeah, that's gonna finish us up for today. So I will check in with you right before I go to bed or do an outro in the morning.
To wish us all a Merry Christmas Day, yeah. A Merry Christmas Day. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, oh, oh,
Okay guys, it's been about an hour. I turned my light off because even this light being on in the bedroom is a little bit of a big light, and it's past big light time. I finished the blue stripe, and then I'm about halfway done with the first gray stripe. So we have definitely made some decent progress. And yeah, that's where we're at. It's only 9:30, so I'm probably gonna work on this for at least another hour. So I can probably, honestly, if I can get halfway done with this and have the first white stripe done, that would be amazing. But that might be pushing it, so we'll see. Okay, hi guys, it is the next morning. However, I just wanted to come in and film an outro. I ended up getting 2/3 of the way through the last blue stripe, which means we used up 2 skeins of Bernat Blanket Big Mystical in the color Rainy Skies. So that is very nice. These 2 are done, and the blanket is almost 2/3 of the way done. So just a little bit over half. How exciting. I'm going to Detroit today to go see some friends. So I don't know what the vlog will entail. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. I am planning to do all of Vlogmas, so there will be plenty more content for you to watch if you liked this video. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment what you were working on while you were watching this down below. I want to know. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.